G'day folks, it's Jimmy here from the Hard Rock Show with this week's metal news. Let's go! Yes, so this week's metal news. I'm about a week behind on this a little bit because last week I was busy, didn't get a chance to do any news, but I'm back this week. Now, this is my dog, of course. A lot of people didn't like my dog snoring on the last video. Apparently it was quite distracting. She's here again. Her name is Bianca. She's here again, but we'll see how she goes. At the moment, she's not snoring. That's because she's got her eyes open. We'll see how she goes this week. First cab off the rank this week, Mickey D. He of Motorhead, Scorpions, he's a legend. Mickey D has teamed up with Briggs and Stratton lawnmowers to create a Motorhead lawnmower. This is amazing. What do you get when you combine an international rock star, Mickey D, of Motorhead and Scorpions with a lawnmower powered by Briggs and Stratton? Well, we know the answer. A hell of a lawnmower, that's for sure. On a cold winter's day in 2019, I'm reading. I've got to stop laughing. Mickey D met with Briggs and Stratton, top-notch team, to create a lawnmower of his dreams, a Motorhead mower. There is a video on YouTube that you can look up with Mickey. I'll put a couple of little photos, screenshots that I took of the video while he was driving his lawnmower. It's very, very cool. If you go and have a look at the video, I'll try and maybe put it in the comments or something if I can find it. You will see Mickey D with his Motorhead lawnmower riding around. It's a ride-on lawnmower, so I don't know whether it's going to be suitable for everybody. I don't know if they're going to go into mass production, these Motorhead lawnmowers, but pretty cool, I reckon. I'd love to get a Motorhead lawnmower. I mean, look at it. Look at the front of that lawnmower. Very, very cool. So yes, that's a big news story of this week is Mickey D is branching out into Motorhead lawnmowers. Next up, Jason Momoa, who's quite a popular actor. He met Slayer and Anthrax, and it was a childhood dream. Jason Momoa, the hulking star of superhero film Aquaman, attended last night's concert, which is a while back when this came out, by Slayer and Anthrax in Budapest, Hungary. For those who don't know, Jason Momoa was in Game of Thrones. He was the big hulking, what was he? Dothraki guy. Pretty scary. He loves heavy metal apparently, which is a great thing. He put up some photos on Instagram. It said, one of the greatest shows of my life, and described experience of hanging out backstage with the members of Slayer and Anthrax as a childhood dream. My mind was blown meeting your idols, and they're fucking amazing. So thankful, so grateful. So yes, Jason Momoa is a big metal head, and I know that a lot of ladies out there like Jason Momoa. They think he's a bit of a hunk. Well, if you're into heavy metal and you like Jason Momoa, he's your man. Maybe he should go to the top of your hall pass list, if you know what I mean. Next up, Vinnie Vincent breaks his silence and drops a music bomb to his fans. Vinnie Vincent, the ex-Kiss guitarist, of course, who was in Kiss for 5 minutes and wore the, what do they call it? I can't remember what the name of his makeup was. But anyway, so to all Vinnie Vincent fans, this is my statement straight and from the heart. When Steve came to me with the idea of celebrating my birthday with the fans, I loved the idea right off. Euphoria and Legion have become a safe haven for true Vinnie Vincent fans. God, what else? We live in a weird time when a few rejects from the wanna ride the coattails of Vinnie Vincent but got booted club post well-crafted libelous slogans and appear on slimy podcasts to trigger misinformed, low information Vinnie Vincent fans with lies, propaganda and fake news. I don't know what any of that means. But Vinnie Vincent, he keeps saying that he's going to perform, and he keeps booking shows, and then he keeps cancelling shows. Vinnie, I don't know what's going on up here with Vinnie, but he doesn't seem very happy. Anyway, I think he put a show up and he's cancelled it again. So why do we bother anymore with Vinnie? I don't know. Next up, new Static X singer will perform in the spirit of what Wayne Static's vibe and energy was. Static X bassist Tony Campos says that the vocalist who will wear a mask in the likeness of the late frontman Wayne Static during the band's upcoming reunion tour is a perfectionist who will do the performance in the spirit of what Wayne's vibe and energy was. I'm not a Static X fan, never have been, but it's an interesting story because they're keeping this. Well, is it interesting? I don't know. I put it in here anyway. This guy, who apparently no one knows who he is going to wear a mask that looks like Wayne Static from Static X, and he's going to basically play the role of Wayne Static. No one really knows who he is, but they think that he is a guy from a band called Dope, and his name is Edsel Dope. Apparently Static X and Dope are touring together, and the guy's going to pull double duty and do his Dope thing and then dress up with a mask of Wayne Static and do the Static X thing. If you're into that sort of stuff, then good on you. Go to the show and have a great time. But I've got no idea what's going on with any of this sort of stuff. Makes no sense to me. Why don't they just come out and say who he is, introduce him, and I don't know. It's really freaky, this dead stuff. People, taking on the roles of dead people or holograms and all that. I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. And in the last piece of news today, of course, it would be very remiss of me not to report on Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. He has announced that he has throat cancer, which is obviously a terrible thing. Dave Mustaine, love him or hate him, I don't think anyone would want to see Dave going through something, or anyone really, going through something like that. So we wish Dave Mustaine all the best. Hopefully he can get through this and come out the other side and keep going, because Dave Mustaine, like I say, like him or hate him, he has been a massive contributor to heavy metal over many, many years, and he's a legend, bona fide legend, and all the best to him. That's it for today's news. Sorry to end on a bit of a somber note there with Dave Mustaine, but we know Dave Mustaine's tough and he will fight through and hopefully beat it. Yes, thank you for tuning into the news. Hopefully more news next week. Hope you enjoyed. Feedback always welcome. Drink up and rock on, all the rest of it. Hard rock show, blah, 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 woo, and see ya.